Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Today, gonna be a match between Shuttle and sAviOr here on Fighting Spirit. Got this replay off of TeamLiquid.net on their forums. Top left-hand corner, we've got ourselves sAviOr, the orange Zerg player, and in the bottom left, we have Shuttle, the white Protoss player, under his well-known Smurf name, Eyewater. Alright, so we got Terry the Overlord scouting cross position. Alright, Terry, you're in for a long journey, but you're not going to find Protoss at the end of it. Alright, so let's see what build sAviOr is going to go with. If you haven't seen my sAviOr versus 2 girls cast from last Saturday, I kind of feel like you need to watch it. But if you're not interested, I can't blame you either. So, just a plug for it. Dun, 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 dun. 4-player map. Hatch first is fairly safe here. And Forge first is fairly safe as well. But if you want to harass, Gate first is the way to go for Protoss. Okay, this is the moment of truth. This is the moment of truth. Is it over? Nope, not an overpool. So yeah, 2 more drones, and then 1 more drone, and then cha-cha, a hatch. Alright, so, yep, gateway. And scouting the correct direction is the probe. Oh no, sAviOr, you're in so much trouble! Elite Protoss that scout the correct direction on Fighting Spirit and go gate first. Have an incredible skill to force Zergs to tap out with just zealots. And, hatch first here as well. Okay, sAviOr, this is going to be an uphill battle for you. Let's see how you're going to do. Shuttle's like, come on, 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 Zealot, go, 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 Zealot, go, 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 there's the Zealot, okay, Zealot 1, on the way, because guess what, this pool is not anywhere near done completing. Probe checking around, trying to see if you're going to take your gas anytime soon. How greedy are we here exactly? How many lings are you going to make? Are you going to make a Hydralisk den? When's your gas coming? That's like the big question to everything here. When is your gas getting taken? Nothing. Not yet, huh? It's really continuing to drone here. Okay, that's cool. It's fine, I guess. And boo-boo sees. Oh, what the other? Oh, I was going to say there are 2 drones here? No, just the 1. So there's 1 drone here scouting this direction because obviously you need to scout against a Protoss as good as Shuttle is. So, alright, at this point, now we've got sAviOr going. Come on, 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 come on. I need you to finish spawning pool. Alright, go. And pachow, 2 sets of lings on the way. That's enough to deal with a zealot just barely. Maybe if a drone's in there fighting too, you can get something done. Are there 2? Wait, it didn't kill it. No. Are you already regen? Is there another drone running around? You took a hit or 2. Is regen that fast? I'm very confused. Alright, so the lings are out, but already the zealot's in a position to be super duper annoying. This probe's in here to allow for additional DPS, so these lings, it takes more than 4 lings to kill. That's the whole point here, right? You force more lings out to deal with the zealot. Because if you know, 4 can deal with it normally. With the probe here doing extra zaps, that is not the case. So now we have extra lings. And, ye old zealot. Okay, that wasn't too bad. It honestly wasn't too bad for sAviOr, I don't think. But guess what? There's more zealots coming. What did I say? Another zealot in production. There's a forge coming up. And an expansion behind it for Shuttle. So now these lings are like, sAviOr says, do I have to throw down a sunken? I don't want to do that. It's just so much money, and an extra drone being lost here is not good for me. I'm already down 11 to 20 total workers. Come on. These zealots aren't interested in being aggressive. They're just going to sit here and basically prevent any mining from happening in this general area. Overlord here. Is this Terry? Did he... Is this Terry or is this Terry? I don't actually know. Either way, scouts a cannon coming up and the expansion on the way. So this is not like zealot flooding, right? This is not zealot flooding from Shuttle. This is just a little bit of zealot play. Just enough to, you know, keep that worker count low for a little bit. Force a bunch of Zerglings out, which again, keeps the worker count low for a little bit. And yeah, I mean, once these guys are dead, which is not as going as easily. 5 kills on that one. And a couple on that one. So yeah, evened out, I would say. Do I need a sunken to sAviOr? I don't. Nah, don't need one. We're fine. There are 2 more zealots on the way, though. And another one in production. This is definitely Shuttle trying to kill sAviOr with zealots, man. Or at least just trying to slow him down. Okay, so yeah, this is good. It's pretty good for the Zerg. Good micro from Shuttle. Oh my gosh. Insane micro from Shuttle. And both Zealots live. A lesser Protoss player loses one of those Zealots, and the other one dies shortly after. But guess what? Both Zealots are alive. They've killed all the Zerglings. 2 kills on that one. 3 kills on that one. Beautiful job, beautiful job. Third base coming up and already done. For sAviOr on the right side. So yeah, hit that like button if you're enjoying this aggression from Shuttle so far, or sAviOr's response to it. I think sAviOr's doing fine. He's not making a million Zerglings. He's not panicking, like again, a lesser Zerg player would do. There is a lair coming in though. Loving that stuff. And guess what? Stargate opening, huzzah! And a Citadel of a Dune. Are we going Dark Templar Corsair? The answer is we don't know yet, but definitely the Corsair part. Oh, there's so many Zealots. Look at them sneaking up away, so these Lings and this Overlord can't see them coming. Now it's time... Oh, it's unsunken. Okay, now it's time for the Lings to come home and deal with this. More Lings are in production on the production tab. And these Los Zelotes. Oh my gosh, 4 of them. Oh, it is a Templar Archives. Okay, so we're not just going Speedlots and Corsairs. This has got to be Dark Templar, doesn't it? God, we don't see this a lot, but this is turning into a pretty good textbook approach to how to keep a Zerg player on the back foot the entire time, right? Gate first, send Zealots across groups of 2, groups of 3, groups of 4, then groups of 5. And suddenly you gotta pull drones to deal with this, and suddenly sAviOr's like, are there any more? Are there any more Zealots coming out here? And you just don't know. You've got to make more and more and more Zerglings. And finally, maybe you can get a surround. There you go. Full surround on them. And they all die. But guess what? Los Dark Templaros are on the way. I don't know Spanish. I just pretend that I can speak with a Spanish accent, which I can't even do that. So we got our 2 gates. We got our 2 gas, because Dark Templars are gas heavy. We got our Corsairs flying around, killing Overlords, or just 1, I guess. 1 Overlord dead is cool. And we got our Dark Templars in production. Here he is. So cool. I remember when Brood War was released and these Dark Templar became a thing. And I mean, me and all of my friends were like, "What? They're always cloaked, and they can attack when they're cloaked, and they never run out of energy? What bullcrap is that?" And yeah, to this day, I think a lot of people would mirror that thought. Dark Templar is a good unit. I mean, it's not. We don't see a lot of games where DTs just win. But, you know, sometimes. Alright, Spore. Go, go, go. Alright, so Spore coming in. We have an Overlord, obviously. So we'll be fine. And, oh my gosh, the micro here, though. Okay. Overlord, get out of the way. We're trying to watch this battle. Ooh, drone sniped. Oh, sunken up. And now it's time for the Dark Templar to get out of there. Third base is getting its own sunken. Got 2 Overlords here. 1 Corsair's not going to be able to deal with that very easily. And we're teching into Scourge. We've got a Hydralisk Den. sAviOr has been under pressure a lot here, but he is doing well with the pressure. Top right-hand base is coming in for him due for a 4th. So if he can survive, right? If he can survive here. Oh, Scourge just... Oh, Scourge maybe got 1 there. Scourges traditionally are not amazing, I think, against good Protoss players, right? Against lesser Protoss players. We're not talking Shuttle. We're not talking Bisu here. But against less good Protoss players, Scourge are great. They make connections and are pretty cheap comparatively. For the deal with the Corsair here, they're great. But man, against somebody like Shuttle or somebody like Bisu, it's just like, it's so hard to kill them. They feel immortal somehow. The flying and the speed and all that other stuff. Alright, so Dark Templar didn't do a lot. A couple drones died, but you know what? I think... yeah, I think sAviOr's gonna be fine. More Zealots, huh? Zealot speed is almost done, and oh, those Hydras are just popping in the gosh darn nick of time. Look at this. Hydras pop, sunk in here. The army's like, well, we were going to go right on in there, but now it feels like a kind of bad idea. Let's wait for Storm to finish. Once again, not connecting. Ooh, never mind. That's a great connection. Okay, so 1 Corsair dies. I mean, sure, could be better, but could be worse too, right? Another Corsair dies. Overlord dies, but guess what? There's 2 more to replace them. So I think, honestly, sAviOr doing what great Zerg players do, which is withstand the early aggression, withstand, then suddenly you're a 4-basing monster, and suddenly you're hard for the Protoss to deal with, and they really need Storm to stay alive. Which is what we're seeing right now. So that's a dead Overlord and a supply block, which sucks. But the Hydras do chase... Oh, I was going to say they chase the Corsairs away, but no, there's too many of them. 5 of them with a +1 attack, enough to get through that Overlord's HP pretty quickly. And his native... no, 0 armor. His native 0 armor. Hydra's coming out, but I mean, this many speed lots with Storm behind it, it's going to be a super tricky setup here for sAviOr to win against speed lots with Storm support, man. That is dicey. That is some dicey stuff. More Sunkens I think would be useful, and in fact there is one sort of on the way here. So alright, here's all of the aggression you could ever want. Storm on the drones. Drones coming, dodging left and right here. High Templar trying to catch them. Gotta catch them all. There's a secondary Storm. Oh, so many drones going down. The abject chaos is real right now, and I don't know if there's enough here. Overlord's just getting destroyed because the Hydras are distracted by other stuff here. Shuttle decides maybe job well done. Dude, target firing these High Templar would be so good. Okay, this High Templar coming in for yet another Storm. And, oh man, gets 3 or 4 more Hydras there. These speed lots, though, with +1 attack. Ugh. Okay, so we're down to 35 drones. Replacing the drones now. Third base is coming up from Shuttle. If he can hang on to this third base, I feel like he's in a pretty good position to win this thing. If he can't hang on to the third base, then suddenly... Oh, more Scourge dying. Then suddenly, I think sAviOr's okay. He's going to be able to drone up. He's making 5 workers at a time. He's back up to 40, which is cool. He's getting the lurker aspect. I mean, that wasn't all in from Shuttle because he has taken that third base. But, oh, that drone transfer was very strange. Man, there's just not enough here. Where is your army? The 2 Sunkens are fantastic. Like, the 2 Sunkens doing work are great. Oh, they're going to finish off the Hydralisk Den. All right. That's fair. More Storms coming in. Hydralisk Den dying totally sucks. Does he have a secondary Hydralisk Den? You'd think he should. You'd think he should have one because, you know, that Hydralisk Den was very injured, I guess. Yeah, alright, cool. So we're moving into Dragoon production, which is just genius, because obviously the Lurkers are coming out next from the Zerg player. But, oh, did he cancel Lurker aspect? I just realized. Oh! If he just canceled Lurker aspect, that might just be it. I mean, okay. We've seen enough Zerg players win with nothing but Hydras against Protoss, and just mass Hydras with amazing splits. But if your Hydralisk Den is dead, and you don't have any Lurkers because Lurker Aspect has been canceled, yeah, he'd be making Lurkers right now. He would. If Lurker Aspect had finished before that Hydralisk Den died, he'd be making Lurkers, and he's not. Dude, that snipe was... Oh, that's why you don't want to necessarily put important tech structures at the front door, right? So here it is, at the front door again. Look at Observatory on the way. Shuttle's like, I gotta watch out for Lurkers. There aren't any, though. It's 137 to 86 total supply in favor of Shuttle. I think Shuttle just has this, y'all. I'm looking at it. I'm trying to do some mathematical calculations to see how sAviOr wins this thing from this position, but even if he had Lurkers, there's Storm, there's Detection, there's Dragoons. There's no Dark Swarm anywhere near at all, and desperately trying to hold with the Sunkens, and it's just not gonna happen here. The Sunkens are doing they're doing as much work as they can. Hydra's trying to come up the backside. That is a gorgeously disgusting two just perfect Storms. Shuttle's not even had to use any of his, his trademark shuttles today. So the natural base falls, which bad. Zerg player's still on 3 bases, but guess what? Protoss is on 3 bases pretty happily too. There's been absolutely no ability at all of the Zerg player to threaten any of these bases today. The pressure has been nonstop from minute 3 here and all the way through into this main base is dead. Can sAviOr get anything done on this side of the map? He's going to take down a cannon, maybe. It's just every one of these Hydras that dies, it's hard to get too many reinforcements. There's your Storm. Pretty good split. Not amazing, but again, these speed lots with +2 attack just chewing. Chewing through these Hydralisks. Like, Zerglings are almost necessary in this situation to to buffer a little bit here for these Hydras. But 0-0 upgrades versus +2 attack upgrades, and the Hydras are so hard to kill anyway. Probes are transferring through, but man, that main base is gone. Are we surprised by this? No, not at all. And then a lot of Shuttle's army comes home to deal with this. These are, oh my gosh, the Storm. Oh, the Storm! The Storm is a good unit. 4th base is actually done for Shuttle 2, so this is our GG. Just waiting for sAviOr to recognize what's going on here, and just an absolute masterclass in Protoss versus Zerg, y'all. I mean, this is... If you're a Protoss player, look at Shuttle. Look at what he does. Look at how he never lets the Zerg player just sit back and drone the entire game. Nothing. Zealot harass early into Corsair harass, right? Continuing with the Zealots, making Dark Templar, transitioning into Dragoons, all the while getting attack upgrades and expanding, and that's your GG. sAviOr is out! And Shuttle is your winner in 16 minutes on the nose. Yeah, I mean, that was, again, masterclass. If you're Protoss, this is how you play PvZ. Just keep the pressure on the Zerg. And I know I've been saying this a lot recently, but it really does feel like if you're on the back foot the entire time, you're gonna lose. If you're not putting any pressure on somebody like Shuttle, you're just gonna die. And if you're putting a lot of pressure on somebody like sAviOr, you have a good chance to win the game. But yeah, just constantly defending and defending, and there was a small part there where it looked like sAviOr was going to be on 4 bases, and he was going to have a lurker aspect ready to go, and the Zealots weren't going to be as much of a problem anymore. But then the death of the Hydralisk Den and the canceling of lurker aspect, which I didn't catch in the moment because it was so chaotic, but definitely happened. And Shuttle just beast moded his way. Yeah, at this point where you've got +2 speedlots, +2 Dragoons, and Storm behind it, I forgot to mention you got to get Storm all this while. I know Protoss players are like, that's a lot to keep track of. Yeah, it certainly is. It is a many step part plan, but if you execute it well and perfectly, as close to perfect as you can, you're gonna win. Shuttle, just an absolute pinnacle of what Protoss can do in this matchup. Yeah, didn't lose a building today. Oh, no, hang on, I lied. We lost a cannon, and I think we lost a gateway there at the very end. But other than that, sAviOr was not able to mount any kind of attack whatsoever. There were no attacks at the 3rd. The 4th base, I'm pretty sure sAviOr didn't even know about. And, boof, GG. Absolutely well played. All right, so end of the day there, 105,000 points for Shuttle, 74,000 for sAviOr. Did outproduce the Protoss by 279 to 174, but this kill ratio, 272, like these numbers, that is your problem right there. Protoss has so much left over. Yeah, buildings raised 2 by the Zerg player is not going to cut it in a 16-minute game. It's just not going to. And then resources, way more gas for Shuttle, more minerals by 5,000, and outspent the Zerg player by a full 6,000. That's what happens when you really don't lose any probes at all and end up killing, what, 10, 15, 20 drones throughout the course of the game. That'll do. That will do, pig. Dang. All right. So that is going to be it for me today. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.